going?
To get my Taylor Swift blanket.
All right, let's change gears. How about the Taylor Swift, huh?
And now they're like, you go, girl. Like, no, you go, girl. And they all went to Taylor Swift.
Hey all, I'm back to get you up to date with the TAYVIS universe. Buckle up because Travis is suddenly giving off major Swiftie energy and it's getting all kinds of interesting. You might have seen on the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, Travis made it abundantly clear that he knows more about Taylor's Saturday Night Live history than I do about my own Netflix account password. He casually dropped a huge nugget during a chat with Jason Sudeikis, revealing that he knows all about Taylor's first SNL sketch, where she played double duty as both the host and musical guest. He even recalled a sketch that didn't air, where Taylor was supposed to star, but it was Blake Lively who saved the day, taking over the role instead. And we all know when Blake's name is dropped anywhere in close proximity to Taylor these days, the gossip mill goes haywire. Now here's where it gets juicy. I have a sneaky little theory. Do you think Travis subtly name-dropping Blake to tell us, aka Swifties, that Taylor and Blake's friendship is still going strong despite all the whispers about Blake versus Baldoni mess? Oh, and let's not forget, there's been a lot of talk about Taylor possibly being subpoenaed in the case. Honestly, it's all getting very tangled, like a bad rom-com plot. But if Travis is bringing up Blake, could it be a not-so-subtle hint that all is still well in Taylor's circle? Seems like some crafty PR maneuvering if you ask me, because the timing is giving uncanny.
Blake Lively versus Plaintiff, which is Wayfair Studios, and then we have Wayfair Studios, Plaintiff versus Blake Lively. Justin Baldoni's side argued that they think that she shouldn't receive any preferential treatment because she's famous.
Anyway, let's get back to Travis. He was practically glowing when talking about Taylor's SNL moment, and let's be honest, when a dude can casually name-drop your past SNL skits, you know he's been doing his homework. Social media was buzzing with Swifties commenting, does he know every Taylor moment ever? Someone even joked, I'm starting to think there's no Taylor video Travis hasn't seen. He's basically the OG Swiftie of the NFL, and I'm living for it. And don't even get me started on the fact that he sang a little line from 22 in the same episode. If this isn't the most adorable flex and the perfect shut-up call to the naysayers, I don't know what is. But as always, it's never just about the rom-com. Travis has been dropping little hints about their relationship, like breadcrumbs throughout his podcast, with mentions of her songs, and maybe even her New York City neighborhood. Oh, Travis, you sweet, cheeky man. We're all just over here piecing together the clues like it's the Da Vinci Code of celebrity romance.
Oh my god, babe, no, I'm not sick. I just need to lie down, watch Taylor and Travis edits, and figure out what shade of pink I'm wearing Saturday night. Totally fine.
Speaking of which, the power couple had themselves a quiet date night in New York City on Wednesday. And by quiet, I mean they dined in an exclusive steakhouse named Crane's Club in the swanky Chelsea neighborhood, where only people who have a verified Instagram account and wear $3,000 shoes are allowed in. Now here's the thing. Taylor and Travis have been low-key laying low after Travis's Chiefs lost the Super Bowl. And let's be real, we all know how much stress that game caused. So instead of showing up at the after-party with confetti and bling, they've been cozying up in Travis's humble abode in Missouri. Yeah, nothing screams relaxation like a trip to the heart of America's heartland with your sweetheart. Oh, and speaking of trips, these two lovebirds just casually hopped over to Park City, Utah before deciding to pop into the Big Apple earlier this month. A source even spilled the tea that they were very cute. And cute, how could they not be? Travis apparently had his arm around Taylor like they were a couple in a rom-com montage. Now I just need a slow-mo shot of them walking through the streets of New York with Style playing in the background.
That very first time we did it was with Taylor when she hosted. Then like a few of my personal favorites that like I was involved in, like Forte and I had a lot of fun things. We did a sketch called Potato Chip.
Nice.
But it didn't make
a young
the cut.
Taylor too.
A young Taylor, yeah. And but it didn't make it to air. We ended up doing it with Blake Lively.
But the plot thickens, my friends, because while these two were living their best life in the city that never sleeps, Taylor was also celebrating something massive. Cue dramatic music. She just became Spotify's highest earner, raking in a staggering $103 million in royalties from 2024 streams. Not bad for someone who was like, pay me better Spotify a decade ago, am I right? She really came back with a vengeance. Speaking of vengeance, Swiftie detectives are on the case and they're coming for blood, or in this case, a $50 million Tribeca penthouse. Here's the deal. When a teaser video for Travis and his brother Jason's podcast New Heights dropped, fans had their magnifying glasses out and the sleuthing was real. In the clip, Travis is seen rocking a black cap with Tribeca written on it. Gasp. That's right, folks. Taylor's fancy neighborhood in New York City. Jason casually mentions that they recorded the episode in New York, where Travis typically doesn't film. He's usually chilling in Kansas City with his Super Bowl scars, while Jason's in Philly cheesesteak central. So you know what that means, right? You guessed it, Taylor's place. Fans immediately started spinning their conspiracy theories. One Instagram user even went full detective mode, claiming that's definitely Taylor's house and she picked out that wallpaper. I mean, who can blame them? If you're in a $50 million penthouse, you're probably very picky about your wallpaper. Not to mention, the space has probably seen some of those epic I'm taking over the world Taylor moments. But it gets even juicier. One observant fan swore they spotted Taylor's reflection in the glass of a record player in the clip. Next level sleuthing, someone else commented, and honestly, I'm just here for this drama. Like, do you think they wanted us to notice? Did they just leave a little accidental Taylor cameo in the video for us to lose our minds over? Very possible. But here's the thing. If Taylor and Travis are living together, which, come on, it's about time they just admit it, it wouldn't be shocking. I mean, in December, sources were saying Taylor was eyeing Nashville as her home base to be closer to Travis. And in January, we heard that the pair were considering real estate in Kansas City. Kansas City people, not even Hollywood, talk about commitment. So whether they're hanging out in her Tribeca penthouse, looking at Kansas City homes, or just living in Travis's gym, because you know that man is built like a Marvel superhero, one thing's for sure, they are keeping us on our toes. I can't wait to see what they'll accidentally reveal next. For now, though, hold on to your tiaras, because Taylor is officially dreaming of wedding bells and tiny baby feet. Yep, on the street is she's got the whole white dress and picket fence thing on her mind. And it's no guess who the lucky guy is she's hoping will trade in his cleats for a ring. According to a source, Tay's like, alright, let's get this show on the road, and she wants marriage like yesterday. She's all about tying the knot and popping out kids like it's a brand new album drop. But plot twist, Travis isn't exactly counting down the days until their wedding. Nope. He's got his eyes on football right now. Of course he does. This guy is a literal Super Bowl champ. And as much as Taylor's imagining her wedding dress, he's over there like, yeah, but have you seen this game footage? I'm not retiring yet. Travis recently shut down all those retirement rumors on his podcast, New Heights, and I'm just picturing him yelling, I'm not done yet, okay? Like he's giving a locker room pep talk to himself. Look, while Taylor is all let's start a family and have a cute little nursery with pastel colors, Travis is like, I'm still trying to get that next touchdown. But Tay isn't pushing him to retire. As much as she wants him to swap football for diaper duty, she's like, you do you, babe, which honestly is probably the most mature thing about this entire situation. Enter David Crofty Croft. Yes, the legendary F1 commentator is officially Team Swiftie. This man went from commenting on tire changes to dropping Taylor Swift references like he's on a reputation tour of his own. He started out casually following the rumors that Taylor might be dating Fernando Alonso, because why not? And now, plot twist, he's a full-blown Swiftie. We're talking about wearing Taylor Swift merch at the Eras Tour in 2024, snapping social media pics like it's his own personal 1989 era. I guess the only thing faster than a Ferrari on the track is Crofty's journey from casual fan to Taylor's #1 hype man. So what does this F1 legend think about the hodgepodge between Taylor and Travis? Well, of course, the interviewer caught up with Crofty at the Australian Grand Prix this weekend, and you just knew the question was coming. So, Crofty, what do you think about Taylor and Travis? And Crofty's response? Cue dramatic music. He's all in. He said, I hope so. They look happy together. Aw, look at Crofty spreading those positive vibes. I mean, who doesn't want these two to ride off into the sunset on a matching golf cart? But hold your horses, Crofty was clearly invested here. He added, why would they not? What do you know that I don't? Ooh, snap. Crofty, turning into the Sherlock Holmes of Swiftie romance, is not having any doubts. He's basically saying, don't you dare come for my couple. He's ready to defend Taylor and Travis like they're on the final lap of an F1 race. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.